There are a number of cases when you might need to update the workflow details. Let's take a look. The most common is due to changes in the project team. For example, if roles are reassigned and new people need to be involved with the reviews or approvals. Changes around review timelines in your contracts is another one. It might make sense to update the steps durations in a workflow template accordingly. Your project distribution matrix may have also changed, so you might need to update the final transmittal settings. Let's take a look at some of the options you have to update workflow details. We select Templates from the Workflow menu, then we select the tab for the template you want to modify, Active, Drafts or Inactive, and we'll start with the active ones. To display the full list we click Search, and then to refine the results we enter search criteria and click Search again. To open a template we click on its name. You won't be able to rename the template or change its layout by adding or removing steps and renaming steps. The status review sets are off limits too. However, the other details can be amended. You can add or edit the note if you'd like to update instructions for review participants. You can also change the way the workflow outcome is defined. We can enable or disable some initiator options, as well as change default completion rules on rejection and options for parallel steps. You might want to update individual steps as well by clicking on the arrow button. All these changes are straightforward and easy to make. To update the list of reviewers and CC recipients, click on the arrow icon on each step. To delete a user from the list, click on the icon against the name. To add new people, just type the names in the relevant field, but note you won't be able to change the step's name. Don't forget to save any changes by clicking OK. And when all the amendments or changes are made, we just click Save. Any updates we make to an active template don't affect workflows already using that template. Only new workflows will run with the updates. Now let's move to drafts. Because drafts are not in use yet, we can modify any of the details. For example, the template's name. We can select another review set for the process, as well as delete steps that aren't required. And we can also add new steps. If any of the steps need to be changed from parallel to sequential or vice versa, it's easy to change them by dragging the relevant steps within the workflow. When we're done, either save the draft or activate it if it's ready for use. Keep your workflows up to date while the project evolves, and this helps make sure that the relevant processes in the system are aligned with any organisational or contractual changes. Do you need to create a workflow template that's similar to one that's already being used? Save time and copy an existing template. First we select Templates from the Workflows menu. We click the relevant tab that has the template you want to copy, Active, Drafts or Inactive. In this example we'll copy an active template. We display the full list of templates by clicking the Search button, and then we can refine the results by entering search criteria and clicking Search again. In the results, we select the checkbox for the template we want to copy, and then select Copy from the drop-down list under Actions. Edit the name in the template name field to suit the new template's purpose. Edit the other details of the template, including the layout of the process as you need to, and all of them can be modified until this copy is activated. Just don't forget either to activate the new template or save it as a draft if it's not ready yet. If you're working on more than one project in Aconex, you might like to replicate identical or similar review processes. And we can do that by copying workflow templates from one project to another, and this can be a great time saver. But you will need the workflow admin role assigned on both projects, the one you're copying from and the one you're copying to. Select the checkbox next to each template you want to copy, and if required, you can copy several templates at once as well. And then select Copy to Project from the drop-down list under Actions. Choose the project you want to copy the templates to in the project list, and then click OK. And you'll see a message that confirms that the template was copied correctly. Copying workflows across projects works for templates with any status, active, drafts or inactive. The copy feature is great for organisations running multiple projects on Aconex, and it helps to standardise processes with a couple of clicks.